Sports Illustrated declared John Hannah the best offensive lineman of all time in 1981, and in the time since, that assessment hasn't needed to be altered much. Hannah entered the Pro Football Hall of Fame in his first year of eligibility in 1991 and earned a place on the NFL 100 all-time team chosen in 2019 for the league's centennial season. Hannah appreciates all those honors, acknowledges them with humility and remembers when he might not have been considered good enough to receive them. During an appearance on Pats from the Past, where hosts Matt Smith and Bryan Morry interviewed Hannah at his Alabama ranch for their podcast focused on former New England Patriots, Hannah related what he overheard former Parker High School standout and NFL 100 all-time team defensive tackle Buck Buchanan say as Hannah's father introduced his son for enshrinement in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. "I'm listening, and I think it's Dick, Butkus and Buck Buchanan behind me," Hannah said. "My rookie year, I'd played against Buck, and he ate my lunch. I mean ate my lunch. It was a total shipwreck. He embarrassed me so bad. But anyway, I hear him talking, and he says, 'Did you ever play in front of that boy?' Butkus says, 'Yeah, but he was young when I played him.' Buck says, 'Yeah, me, too. He sure must have got better since I played him.'" Listen to the Pats from the Past podcast featuring John HANNAHHannah, got better enough to be called the best offensive lineman of all time. "I kind of feel being named that is kind of like being in a beauty contest," Hannah said. "Beauty's in the eye of the beholder, so I appreciate people thinking enough of me to say that. I really do appreciate it. But do I think about it? No, not really." Hannah also got better enough to be chosen one of the 18 offensive linemen on the NFL's centennial team. "It was really good. I enjoyed it," Hannah said. "Whether it was deserved or not, I don't know, but to be counted in the group with the men that were there like Dwight Stephenson or Art Shell or all those guys, it was an honor. Those were my adversaries, but they were my heroes. I don't know how they study films now, but I always tried to watch films of offensive linemen that I respected and what they did against the guys I was playing with, and to be with those guys who I thought were so great meant a lot to be able to be with them." Hannah's father, Herb Hannah, started every game at right offensive tackle for the New York Giants as a 30-year-old rookie in 1951 before retiring after his only NFL season. "I always in my mind wanted to be in the NFL," John Hannah said. "I wanted to follow in my dad's footsteps. I wanted to play in the NFL. And that was my goal all growing up. I wanted to be in the NFL. That was a target I shot for. I didn't know if I could make it physically or talent-wise, but in my heart, I figured I could. Then coach, Bear Bryant taught me some lessons when I was at Alabama.